Talk about postseason hoops. In high school, the top team in Class AA remains Robert C. Byrd. The Eagles are athletic, talented, and have great hair. Jim Sanas reports.
My boy Bank calls it the bloomin' onion.
The flat top.
Well, my friend says it looks like a watermelon.
When you're the #1 team in West Virginia AA high school boys basketball, you're allowed to have a little fun. Robert C. Byrd takes that allowance to the fullest in the form of exquisite hairstyles.
I think kids are individuals, and I think when different individuals come together, you become a good team, and hairstyles are just a start. You know, they're all individuals just like the kids are individuals, but that's what makes them unique, and this is definitely a unique group to be around.
What started this movement? Not even the players know. They just know that there is still more to come.
This might be a trend that's going on right now, but my hair's too long to have it running around, so I've been headband on. Me and Alex Banco, the headband boys. I'll get my hair braided for the state tournament too. We'll be there.
The hair may not be the reason the team is 16-0, but the players say it may provide at least some intimidation on the court.
I don't know. You'd have to ask them that. I personally would be intimidated by it, but I mean that's just me.
Yeah, I think it intimidates some people, you know, with the hair flowing out like that. It might get a little scared and coming through, going to swat you, do something nice, you know.
Now, while I'm certainly not one to talk about exotic hair, the players say that they might not be for long either. Many of them say that after the state tournament, the hair and what goes with it may be gone.
After basketball is over, I think I'm going to trim it back down, maybe shave my face a little bit, start looking good for the springtime.
But fans of the flow fear not. Spees says he will start drawing up sketches to try to top this year's watermelon haircut next year. From Clarksburg for 12 Sports, I'm Jim Sanas.
Well, thanks. The class in the GMAC all year long. They had a big game today. Jim Sanas has our coverage.
Thanks, Andrew. A huge game down here today between Kentucky Wesleyan and Alderson Broaddus. Both teams with only one loss in the GMAC so far this year, and the winner would take control of the conference, and this one lived up to its billing. It was senior day for the Battlers. Adam Klein, the only senior on the roster, and he made the most of his day. Early in the first, it's Klein with a jumper from the elbow. That puts the Battlers up 5-0. A few minutes later, Ali Bilal knocks this one down. AB started the game on a 16-4 run, but the Panthers kept it interesting. At the end of the first half, Kenya Bosley from deep. It's a 3-point game at the half. Down to just 8 minutes left, Lonnie Hayes to Devin Langford. Elevation, Holmes. We got ourselves a ball game. But on the subsequent possession, Richard Lemon finds Malcolm Tatum for 2. Lead is back to 7 points. In the last minute, Klein to Thylas Perkins. Get out of your mind, Philippi. The Battlers win 69-62 to take sole possession of first place in the GMAC as the students flood the court. Klein said after the game it was a special win on senior day.
But we got 2 more tough road games. We got to accept this one and keep moving on. It was a great win, though. Our team played tough, and I love my family. They're like my family.
In the women's game, though, there would be no court storming. Kentucky Wesleyan's Carly Rhodes led the way with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Rachel Ashley had 18 points for the Battlers, but it wasn't enough as the Panthers take this one by a final score of 74-61. Just 2 games left in the regular season for both the Alderson Broaddus men and women, and they'll head on the road to take on Salem International on Tuesday. That'll wrap it up from down here in Philippi. For 12 Sports, I'm Jim Sanas.
All right, well, this weather is certainly fitting as the Winter Olympics continue over in Sochi. Students at Simpson Elementary got their own taste of the games yesterday. Here's Jim Sanas with more.
The Olympics are an event built for finely tuned athletes, physical specimens, and now the preschoolers at Simpson Elementary. On Wednesday, the students learned all about the games, and they got in on the action themselves.
And I just kind of threw it out there. I said, hey, the Olympics are coming. Why don't we do that? Because we're always trying to stress multicultural kinds of events and, you know, keep the kids physically active, and we just kind of thought it would be a fun thing.
But, like any good athletes, the students had to stretch first. The activities included hockey using ice cubes and popsicle sticks, a javelin toss with straws, and making gold medals out of cardboard.
You know, when you're a preschool teacher, you learn to use everything around you, and anything that you can find somebody else's trash is our hockey goal. The winter events are very interesting at Sochi, but, you know, as we tried to adapt them for preschool.
The students also drew pictures of what sport they would play if they were in the games. So we're here with Daniel, and Daniel, if you were in the Olympics, what would you want to do?
Snowboarding.
You want to do snowboarding? Why is that?
I like snowboarding.
You like snowboarding, that's a good answer. The day involved all 3 preschool classes, meaning 60 students were working all at the same time. But Greer says it's a challenge that teachers enjoy.
And it gives them a chance to intermingle together and to just have fun. And they're still learning. You know, we're measuring, we're using angles to try and get in that goal. So they're learning. We're just busy.
From Bridgeport for 12 News, I'm Jim Sonis.